Namaskar. Okay, here we are at part 4. We've decided we're going to do Ardhachandrasana, half moon pose. We're going right away to modifications. We're assuming that a student has some form of trauma to the tailbone. This is a case where you could run into. This also, by the way, is a good variation for something concerning sciatica, and I'm pretty sure we've tackled this before. So if you decide to cruise around our channel, you'll start to realize that we've done more than just one video about the therapeutic applications of half moon pose itself. Now, the first one we're going to do, I'm going to get out of Marie's way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Marie to show us Ardhachandrasana against the wall, and she's going to use a block. We decided to go right with the wall because we're assuming, you know, some of you may have students who are 25 years old and fit Olympians, and some of you may have students who are not so fit. Even to do this, it's not going to be that easy. So what we're trying to do, and the reason why we're doing this, is to balance the muscles around the sacrum area. Relax, Marie. Okay. Obviously, we would devote some time to the opposite side, but what I wanted to do was a quick switch. We're not using the same chair as we did last week, but what we're doing instead, and I'm going to have Marie tell me where this should go. Does that look okay? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, from here, what she's doing is she's doing half moon pose again. She's going to put her hand on the seat and play with it and experiment with it against the wall. Here we go again. And in an ideal world, we want the arms to be like this, and the other thing is we're looking for as straight of a line as we can get. But this is perfect. This is perfect. You want your student to hold it as long as they can without any pain or discomfort, and you want to make it even on both sides. Thank you, Marie. So, how much time? Well, we know 20 seconds, as I've mentioned before, is your window of time on flexibility. We're actually after a therapeutic application, and the therapeutic application here is, I'm going to ask Marie to turn around for a second so we can look at the sacrum area. Now, the L5 is probably about here, and we know that the sacrum is in a straight line. Come on back, Marie. It's probably about that much area below. So that whole area below the SI joints, and the very bottom of it, the tailbone, and we had talked about this before, the coccyx area of the spine, the very tail. Okay. The thing is, what we're doing is we're trying whatever we can do to stretch and strengthen those muscles around the spine to give pain relief. It's not like I'm going to say to my student, okay, suck it up, hold on to that posture, and I want you to stay there for 5 minutes because this is what the book says. Really, it's all about pain, and also it's about feedback that you get from your student. It's also about feedback that you get from the medical community. So you should be in touch with your student's physician or specialist. And if you're not, you should at least be communicating somehow or another through their patient, your student. With that in mind, I want to wish you farewell. This is the end of this series, and feel free at different times to ask me questions about particular ailments. I'd be all too happy to show you some therapeutic applications of yoga that will help people who are in pain. Obviously, what we're trying to do is make this a less painful world. With that in mind, I want to wish you all a nice week. Om Shanti.